right, hey everybody, Sharon and Ed from Occidentalist Outdoors. Been a little while since we've made a video. Had a really wet and cold couple weeks, but we are ready to get out for a 4-day weekend here.
We were able to escape out of town for a while, and so I'm thrilled to death, and there's blackbirds on the river and it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, so we're hitting the river tomorrow first thing, and we will be floating about a 47-mile stretch of the John Day River. So hope you'll enjoy this video, and just thought we'd do a quick check-in. We got the boat all on the trailer and ready to go, and we're just gonna hang out here tonight and launch off in the morning.
Good morning from the John Day River. Woohoo! We're out. And so are my favorite birds, red-winged blackbirds. I've got my personal rower here.
Second boat on the river this morning from Service Creek. Headed down 4 days. Maybe a lightning storm this afternoon.
It's okay. That means I technically can go back to bed. Okay. But that's the fun of it all. You can do whatever you want to. Just relax, try to catch some fish, enjoy the scenery. Well, we made it to our first camp of the day.
All right.
Before the rain.
Yeah, there's a rain and maybe a thunder shower in the forecast for the afternoon, but we only floated about 4 miles today and pulled off at the very first camp, and that's just fine. Gave us enough time to set up the whole tarp system and get in out of the rain if we get a little. We got table, cooking station, and tent here, and boat just off the side of the hill. So we're gonna settle in, have some lunch, go for a hike. All right, guys, well, since our last update, right about lunchtime, we ate lunch and it started pouring rain on us. We were planning on a hike, and it's about 6 o'clock now, and it's just finally a break in the rain, so it's dinner time. All right, it's been about 45 minutes. Calzone's been baking away in there with that.
Wow.
That is, I think, about our finished calzone. I'm gonna shut the heat off. Looks like it's simmering in a little bit of its own sauce there. All right, we have let this kind of stop simmering at least, and the plate's gonna be too small, but we're gonna see what we can do to flip this now that it's cooled down to a level we can handle. Maybe see how it comes out of there. Oh yeah, it comes right out. Oh my
stars, it's gorgeous.
Perfect. All right. Okay, so we have calzone. So just a little breakdown of the calzone then. We've got the pretty nice dough. I think it seems to be done all the way through after 45 minutes. We've got a nice jumble of cheese, Mama Lil's peppers, and pepperoni. And we're gonna settle in and enjoy before it gets dark on us here.
Good morning. Well, the rain wasn't terribly bad, but it was all overnight, and the sky is blue today and the sun's shining, and the geese are basically telling us that we need to get the heck out of camp. And so we're working on breakfast and enjoying some coffee.
Yeah, we should have a fairly long day on the river today. We got to go about 20 miles or so, maybe a little more. But we're up early and just drying off the rain flies and making a little breakfast, and then we're gonna hit the river. We'll see you there. Pretty easy at this high flow.
Lovely.
Lots more room off the cushion of that rock.
It is Friday. We made it to our second camp. We're going to do a layover, and we did 33 miles today, thanks to my road guide. It's been a long day, but it's been good, and of course it's raining again.
Not a lot of people on the river today, but yeah, a little bit of sprinkle as we got into camp, but it was sunny most of the day, in the high 60s for the most part. We did hit 71, I think, but there's a little denial there. But I have temperature.
Whatever.
I have a temperature gauge.
I have one too, and I was freezing.
Chuckers are coming down and cackling at us. We've got a little bit of fire going. We are going to make a little dinner tonight with tri-tip and a cornbread, again in the Omnia oven. Try that out again and see how that goes, and just watch the river go by. So
it's pretty awesome.
We ended up with a pretty good spot today to just do that. Watch the river go by. All right, we have the cornbread all mixed up in the Ziploc. We're gonna fire up the partner stove. Got the base for the Omnia. Centered on the stove there, so all the heat's coming up. Ooh. All right. Don't spray it down in the vent hole. Note to self. Okay. Again, just trying to think of the best way to do this here. We decided to do it in a Ziploc. Kodiak cornbread mix going in the Omnia. So I'm gonna guess about 45 minutes or so, but we'll keep you posted. Hopefully it turns out like last night's calzone, just right. There we go. All right, so we've had the cornbread in for a while. I think it's been close to an hour actually. We planned on 45 minutes, but closer to an hour.
It looks pretty good.
We've had it cooling off for just a little while. And don't have the ideal size plate for this, but
Please remember that the Omnia oven is hot and that having a pair of barbecue gloves or hot pad would be beneficial to save your skin.
luckily we have barbecue gloves. And this sucker wants to come out.
Look at that. It's gorgeous.
There we go. There's our cornbread.
It's beautiful.
All right.
And again, the silicone
is clean.
Whistle.
Not much to do there.
Beautiful.
All right. Grizzly cornbread. Here we come. All right, day 3 of this 4-day river trip is here. It's our layover day after our epic 33-miler yesterday. We're not enough camps left to compete for down below, so we're hanging out, and rain a little bit overnight, huh?
Sadly. We need the rain though, so it's all good.
Yeah, so we slept in a little bit since we didn't have to pack up and listen to the rain, and the geese go off. Oh my gosh, the geese. And we're headed on a little day hike, so we'll give you a view from wherever we end up. See you there. View of the purple sage. Might be our favorite from the hike so far today. Way up here on this rocky ridge. Seems to do well up here. Kind of a bonsai looking sagebrushy wood. Really pretty.
Beautiful hike. Gorgeous rocks and flowers and scenery and peace and quiet and birds.
Yeah, there's some really nice flowering shrubs and wildflowers that makes the cheatgrass and Medusa head and noxious weeds. But man, what a view up here. Check this out, guys. and gals. Camp's just behind this ridge here. We're gonna work our way over that way a little bit, but nice view of the river here. Pretty nice. Well, sad to say, every trip comes to an end. Day 4 on the John Day River. We milked it for as long as we could. Ate breakfast at 10, packed up at 11, shoving off at 11:30. I think we got a 4-hour float, so.
Not really sure if it's called procrastination, but I'm going with it.
We better get on it. Here we go.
Thanks for the good weekend, baby.